Hello guys, today my friend Joe and I are going to review a non-fiction book called The Art of Loving, an inquiry into nature written by Hang+Chau, a social psychologist and human philosopher. In the beginning, we will introduce you the author, the overview, and the title of the book. Then we will tell you some interesting aspects of love, our favorite quotes, and the reason why we choose the book. To start our presentation, I will introduce you the author Hang+Chau. Hang+Chau was a German-American psychologist and philosopher who lived through 80 years of the 20th century. He was known for developing the concept that freedom was a fundamental part of human nature and for challenging the theories of Sigmund Freud. His writing touched on issues that have occupied the minds of thinkers throughout the ages and defined the essence of being human, morality, reason, love, among others. Now I would like to introduce you the overview of this book in this part. The book concentrates on the topic that has great impact on humans. It is love. The Art of Loving, written 50 years ago, remains strong and ever more relevant to today's world. In his book, The Art of Loving, Hang+Chau gave theoretical description and practical applications of love in the widest sense of word. Descriptions and applications that are anything but shallow and trite. He described the deepest roots of our journey for love. Understanding this root make one's pursuit of love a purposeful effort with a purposeful result, rather than just hoping to win some love lottery. The book argues that the active characters of true love involve four basic elements: care, responsibility, respect, and knowledge. It must be noted that this book comes with a warning. This book is not about how to find love. Far from it. It's a book to understand love. Let's turn to the next part of our review, and Joe is on duty to tell you more about some interesting aspects of love inferring from the book.
Firstly, I want to mention the art of love. Generosity in the context of romantic love is tied to the degree to which you have developed yourself and your character. To develop yourself is to create an inner space within you through which you can experience a loving relationship. In this sense, for the creative character, the act of giving is the highest expression of self-power. It is rooted in our state of identity, born out of our own unique talents and abilities. In conclusion, in its essence, love is a mutual work of movement and growth. Harmony, conflict, joy, sadness come second to the fundamental fact. The two beings are connected from the core of their beings. In love, every detail comes to life and has new dimensions, and it is where the beauty of life lays in a rich, multidimensional view. Secondly, the book teaches us four key habits for mastering love. The first thing is focus. To master focus, you ought to learn how to be alone yourself. The ability to be alone is an important prerequisite for a successful relationship. It is to fully experience the present moment, not dealing with thoughts connected to the past or the future. You cannot learn to focus if you haven't developed sensitivity towards yourself. There is the delicate sensitivity towards your inner processes, the search for what brings clarity and harmony in your life, and the removal of habits that promote chaos. The third habit is discipline. In order to achieve anything meaningful in life, we need to be disciplined, rather than acting when we are in the mood for it. For fruitful results, we can view discipline as an expression of our own will. Passions goes hands in hands with discipline, as achieving something meaningful takes time, because speed defines our lives and we are so eager to instant gratification. And now I will turn to some types of love. The first type is brotherly love. It is the feeling that you are equal to every person you meet or know. On the contrary, when we perceive a person superficially, we see mostly the differences between us. Brotherly love is one out of the heart which does not seek to attain something from the other person. Second type is unconditional love. Unconditional love does not require us to prove that we are worthy and we somehow deserve it. Thirdly, in the romantic love, we seek complete union and oneness with another human being. When people quickly run out of topics to discuss or interests to share, they get to know each other fairly quickly, and intimacy is created merely sexual experience. Every day we will experience the wonder of discovering another new aspect of them. Lastly, self-love is an active pursuit of growth and happiness that involves care, responsibility, respect, and knowledge of oneself. In other words, it is not to see other people as less or more worthy than you are in any sense.
And now, I'm going to tell you some of our favorite quotes. The first one is, selfish persons are incapable of loving others, but they are not capable of loving themselves either. And the second one, love is the active concern for the life and the growth of that which we love. Where this active concern is lacking, there is no love. In the last part of our review, I will explain the reason why we choose this book. I have to say that we choose this book for three main reasons. Firstly, the theme of love is very popular, so when it comes to review, it's very interesting. Secondly, we are curious and fascinated about how Erich Fromm brings his statements of love closer to readers. And the last one is the book gives sound argument, and it illustrates the scenarios to have the reader better understand the concept of love. After all of our effort, we hope you have a general understanding about this book. That is the end of our review. Thanks for listening and watching.